Hey guys, it's Rebecca Oberstadt, and today I'm going to be going over a NYX order that I placed online, as well as discussing some things that I found out kind of the hard way, and even bringing up another YouTuber in a video that she just put up yesterday. This is the second time I'm recording this. I didn't open these last time, and I'll be getting into like discussing more information here. So if you're interested in seeing the small order that I placed on NYX Cosmetics website, then keep on watching because that's what this is about. Alright, so I guess I need to start with a little bit of a backstory. I was working with another YouTuber on their channel, and as a thank you for helping out with her channel, she sent us gift cards for, places that we were, we requested, whether it, is Amazon or Sephora or Ulta, those kinds of things. And the majority of us said, Amazon was fine. So I used the money from that gift card to buy things for my channel to test out. One of them, which is kind of like another product that I own, is from NYX. It is their pot concealer. It's their yellow corrector. Now the one that I bought on Amazon, when I got it in, I went to one of those, there's like two main websites that you can use to check the codes on them, like the batch codes and stuff, to see when the product was first made. Well, NYX isn't listed on those two sites, or I guess they don't update that kind of stuff on there. But I did find another website that had information, and because I own other NYX products, I do have every NYX product that I own out here with me. I wanted to go over the fact that I did look up some of the items that I have, and the majority of the things that I own are newer. So when I looked it up, it said that it was made in like August of 2016. Contacted the seller, let them know the product they sent me was technically expired because it was manufactured in 2016. It has a 16-month life on the product according to the little label on it. So I'm like, oh great, this product's already expired. Requested to send it back, it refused. I requested through the Amazon system, it said fine. It sent, I printed out a label and I mailed it back and left feedback for the seller. And then she sends me an email like a week later asking me to take my feedback off, saying that she had perfect feedback before me, which she didn't, because there was a review right before mine 3 days before that said the same thing, that they got a product, it was open, it was used, it was dirty, it was nasty, it was old. So I wasn't the only one that had said something like that. And then she gave me some story about her dog had just died and it's the worst week of her life and that kind of stuff. I'm like, really? Let me guess, if I email her again, she's going to tell me that her cat got run over by a car and then her car broke down the next day, and oh, by the way, she was the one who accidentally ran over her cat. I'm like, dude, this is like a bad country song. That's what I was thinking. So I was like, okay, I can buy the same product from NYX. It's on their website. I went to the NYX website and I placed an order. Here's my order slip. You can see that it says NYX on it. And the funny thing is when I paid for this, it actually said L'Oreal on the actual payment for my bank. It said L'Oreal, and then further on down the line it said NYX Cosmetics. I was like, okay, I didn't know L'Oreal owned NYX, but I do now. So I placed a small order, and a lot of the things were like on sale or things like that. And two of the products I got were things that I've had people tell me to buy, or that when I posted online that I was looking for something in particular, they were like, you really would probably like this product, pick it up. So, and then I've had a few other people that were like, oh, you ought to try this from the brand, it's really great. So this is everything that I got, and it came in this bubble wrapper. So the product that I ordered, this is what I already had. This is their yellow, the CW10. This is their yellow corrector. It's very, very, very liquidy. I need a yellow corrector. As you can see, I'm fresh out of the shower. I don't have any makeup on. I have very, very dark circles, and sometimes they're really, really dark purple. So I use a yellow color corrector under my eyes before I put concealer on to help counteract that. And because this one's about half empty, if not a little bit more than that, I mean, I don't know if you're going to be able to see the line, and this has been sitting upright. So I mean, it's almost done. And the Physicians Formula, the one that I have that I really enjoy, my local Walmart doesn't carry, but I did just find it when my friend Ken was here last week. We found it at the local CVS, so they just started carrying Physicians Formula products. So I'm stoked that it's there, and I found it, and it's only a couple of dollars more than what Walmart had, which is still cheaper than what they're offering it for on their website. So I was like, yay! It's almost the same coverage as like the Tarte Shape Tape. It's a really good coverage for a yellow concealer. So I ordered the same product on the NYX's website. It is still factory sealed. I will be opening it here in a minute. But when I looked up the production code, that is on the bottom of it, and I did write the date on it, if my camera will focus. So right here, it's kind of hard to see anyways, but right here above my fingernail is the production code. Here is the date that it was manufactured, and it says on the side, it says 18 months. There's a little canister right here above my fingernail, and it says 18 months. So when I looked this up on the Cosmetics Check website, and I put in the batch code that's listed on here, it said this was made in April of 2016. So if it has an 18-month shelf life, this was already expired before I even bought it. Even though it's still sealed, it still has its, I mean, it's still completely sealed. So I was like, oh, that's not cool. So I went and I checked. This is something I picked up at CVS not that long ago. This was manufactured in 2018. This says 12 months. And again, I just got this like in April. So I've only had this a couple of months. Some of the things that I have gotten through like Ipsy Glam Bag, this one here I've had about a year. These I've had less than a year. All of these items were manufactured in 2018. And because I use this lipstick so much, I really do enjoy this lipstick. It's one of my like go-to shades anyways. It's a mauve. I was like, okay, well, I will pick up another one. So I picked up another one in a different shade. This is in Root Beer Float. And this one here was manufactured also, this one was manufactured in 2017, and I wrote 2017 on the lid. No, ma'am. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this, and I'll swatch both of them on my hand here in just a minute once I get through everything. But I noticed that there was a trend. These lipsticks have a 12-month shelf life as well, and so this was made in 2017, so it was already expired again before I bought it. Just took the seal off of it. This one here, when I got it, it smelled like kind of fruity, and it does smell kind of fruity still. So I know how long I've had that. I can go back and look at my records and see when I got it in my Ipsy Glam Bag. Now, that one smells the same as the other one, so it should be okay. And the sun is starting to set. Let me move the camera a little bit, so I'm still in the sun, or the shadow of it. So that's the second item I got. And let's see, the lipstick was full price. They sell them for $6.50. The next item that I got is this NYX Color Mascara, and because I just got the ColourPop eyeshadow palette that is yellow, this was as close as I could get without buying the one from ColourPop, but I don't like the wand from ColourPop. And I can see through the tube with the sun shining behind the camera that it's down to about here. And this one was manufactured in 2015. So I will go ahead and open that. The mascara, I paid $4.20 for it. The concealer is $5. That's full price, just like the lipstick I paid full price for. Then we have this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil. People kept telling me to get the one in white for my waterline. I have this one here, which is one of their liquid liners. It dries, and when it dries, it kind of cracks, which isn't all that great. But this one here is in the shade Oyster. This was listed on sale. This one was made in 2017, and this one cost $2.70. A lot of them were a little bit more than that. Then I picked up a high definition blush that was manufactured in 2015 with a shelf life of 6 months. And this one is in Glow. The blush was $3.60. I just had to go cut the little seal off of it. And that's how it came. And it's just a little single. It smells fine. Yes, I'm going to be sniffing probably everything because I'm weird. Alright, then I picked up two of their little single shadows, both in the shade, a yellow shade. I have STFU, which I'm sure you know what that means, shut the up. And then I got the other one in Gilded Dior. And this one was made, the Gilded one was made in 2016. This is a foiled shade. And then the matte yellow was made in 2018. So the eyeshadow that I've wanted for a while that people keep telling me about was the newest product out of everything that I bought. And let's see. One of them was $2.40. Oh, they were both $2.40. Oh. It doesn't come with a seal or anything on it. And it does have a production code on the back of it. and it does match the packaging. So I got a matte yellow shade, and then I got this gold shade. Hello? Looks like it's got a dent in it. And this one does not match the code on the box. So that's interesting. So since I have it out, I'm going to go ahead and swatch it. That's pretty. It's like a sunshiny yellow gold. And I will be using these in my comparison video with my ColourPop palette. I still have yet to record that. I was going to do it today, but I ran out of daylight. And then this is the yellow shade called STFU. And I've got lotion on my hand, so that probably doesn't help these foreshadows. It's not chalky like one of the other yellows that I own, which was one of the reasons that I was looking for a good yellow shadow. Then we have the blush, which is in Glow. And it's like a brown shade. Oh, it's frosted too. I thought it was a matte blush, but that's fine. I like how it comes in a little... I was just thinking it would be loose and that I would pop it in a magnetic palette, which is what I planned on doing with it anyways. I'm guessing they're getting free firewood, Dad? Mm-hmm. Might as well, right? Okay, then we have the Root Beer Float lipstick. Oh, that's more mauve than I thought it was. I thought it was brown. Okay, hang on. This is the Ripe Berry, the one that I already owned. And it's just a little bit darker than Root Beer Float. So I thought this was like a beige. Look at the tube colors. This one is Ripe Berry and this one's Root Beer Float. There you go, now it's focused. Root Beer Float is definitely a mauve. It's just lighter than Ripe Berry. That's pretty. And then there's some of the other ones up close. I'm not worried about being blurry for the moment. I'm going to go ahead and swatch the Jumbo Eye Pencil in Oyster. And this one I had to try all kinds of things to get it off. It came just like this. There was no seal on it, no shrink wrap, no nothing. It was a really pretty lilac shade. Kind of iridescent. So there's all the swatches so far. Then we have the green mascara. It's like a lime green. And it's an itty bitty wand. Oh, I just stuck it on my nose. It smells like plain mascara with a hint of soybean. So that should be okay. And then we have the concealer, which again I was the most worried about. There's a little seal on the top. Oh, it's taped on. Good thing I don't have fake nails, huh? Okay, so I just took a seal off of it. Now, I've seen a lot of reviews about how this is like greasy feeling on the skin, or it's oily, or the coverage is poor, or it's difficult to get out. I'm like trying to get my finger in there to get product out without gouging it with what little fingernail I do have. Like, I've seen some reports where some people said it like was really hydrating to the skin, which I need, or that it was super greasy, and it does feel kind of greasy. Let me grab the yellow corrector I already own. I will do a swatch next to that. Yeah, the liquid corrector is more like a buttercup yellow. And believe it or not, I think it has more coverage than this one. So this doesn't have a lot of coverage. Okay, up here, where you can't even see it because it's basically my skin color, you can see a little bit of it down here. It's just a little bit lighter than my hand, is the pot concealer, whereas the middle shade is definitely the yellow corrector, and it has like a buttercup hint to it. So I'll have to see how this does. It's definitely very sheer coverage. I can see my skin right through it. And if... May I help you? You want to smell my hand? You want to smell the other one? No? Okay. Oh, that's weird. Okay, I stuck the little thing, the little seal off of it on the paper, and it's, see the oil ring on the paper? Now you can see it better. So I would definitely say that's a little greasy. I don't know. I'm a little perplexed about this order. I expected to get new product, especially buying it from the NYX website. I didn't expect to get things that were manufactured like 3+ years ago. I think that's probably the most concerning thing for me, is the fact that I bought something from a manufacturer's website and it was already expired before it shipped to me. And I will be emailing the company and finding out, you know, WTF, because I am so confused about this. I don't understand why somebody would stock a product on their own website and ship it out if it's already expired. Especially with a concealer that's going to be going under my eyes, and then of course the Jumbo Eye Pencil, which I was going to use on my eyelids. That's a little bit concerning for me because I already have sensitive skin and I don't need more breakouts. I don't need rashes. I don't need dry spots. I don't need contact dermatitis. I don't need those things, and I don't want anybody else to have to go through that either. So I will be emailing NYX to find out more information. I'm going to email them and ask them, you know, list out the products that I got, list out the batch codes that are listed on them, and see if they can not only send me them when they were manufactured, but explain, and I'll wait for a reply on that before I go into, well, why would you mail out product to a consumer? Go away, mosquito. Go away. Go bite something else. Get Bubby. He's sitting. You can almost see him. Now you can see him. Just look at him. Let me jolt. Why a company would ship out a product that's already expired, that is a little concerning to me, because of the fact that I don't know how long that sat in their warehouse. Of course, you know, if it was made in, like, for example, the one product said it was made in April of 2016, it has an 18-month shelf life. And then, well, it's 18 months from the time it was opened. It's already been 18 months since it was made. And then I'm going to risk potentially putting something on my skin that has an 18-month shelf life that's already 18 months old plus. So that was something that was a little concerning to me. And then yesterday afternoon, I watched a video by Lauren May Beauty, and I will link that down in the description box so you guys can go see it. But she was going through like the Sephora's like sale page, and there were things on there that were like collaborations that were done back in 2015, 2016, 2017, and she has actually purchased a few of these things, and when she got them, they were already dried out, they were old, they were crusty, dusty, whatever. So it concerns me that companies are stocking products that are expired, especially with a collaboration, something that they worked with an influencer on like 2015, 16, 17, whatever. So you figure those products came out several years ago and that they're still on the sale page, and what happens when you buy it? There is no returns most of the time on sale items. I know for my NYX order, there's no returns on any of the stuff that I bought that was a sale. So I can understand the products that were on the actual, you know, on sale, not being able to return them, but the Corrector that was manufactured so many years ago that I bought that full price. I paid full price for it. It wasn't on sale. So it really does worry me and concern me a little bit, because of the fact that it makes me wonder, when we buy products from a company, how old really are they? Like, how long did they have that sitting around collecting dust somewhere? So I don't know, especially with the whole Jaclyn Hill lipstick thing and everybody thinking that they were old, or maybe she made them fresh, but they rushed manufacturing, and the whole hoopla that went on with the whole Jaclyn cosmetic situation has really got me thinking about how old is some of my makeup. And I know I recently got rid of products that I had had for 20 years. Some things I had been keeping because like they were eyeshadows and I was still using them and the pigmentation was still there, so why would I throw something out that still worked? But other things like cream foundations that I'd had since 1997 that I'd had for sentimental reasons that really just needed to go in the trash. And they did when I did my Declutter series back in April. But I'm almost tempted now to go through everything in my collection, everything I've gotten from Ipsy or things that I've bought, and see when they were manufactured. I will leave the links down below that you can check out for like, to check. I have a mosquito that keeps landing on my hand, biting the side of my hand. Mean. where you can check when something was manufactured. Not everything is going to be listed. Like one of them is check fresh, and then there's another one that a lot of places people use, and you can even check for like clothing and stuff. Like the first name that comes up on one of them is Adidas. Why you would be worried about what date your clothing was made is beyond me. But I'm still wearing shorts that I've had since middle school, and I'll show you. They have little daisy flowers on them. But yeah, I've had these shorts for a long time, and these are Exhilaration brand, so they're old. I also have another pair like these that are made by Bongo. So I don't care how old my clothing is, as long as it still looks good and there's no holes or rips or tears or anything like that, and I'll still wear it. But for makeup and something like that that's got oils and different ingredients in it that can expire, that concerns me. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. It looks like the mosquitoes are trying to eat me, and I will see you guys in another video very soon. Hopefully you all have a great day or night wherever you are, and maybe this video caused you to think a little bit. All right, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Bye.